¿Qué pasa, chica?
Hola, Cookie.
¿Viste Game of Thrones?
Yo no veo eso, Cuquita.
Okay, great. So last night... So at first, malevolent Enrique Iglesias totally pissed off his dad, Julio Iglesias, because he chopped off poor baby Theon's chorizo grande. So then Enrique makes Theon play barbershop and give him a really close shave. Meanwhile, Enrique says to Theon that his hermanos de un ocho madre went way of Dia de los Muertos.
Muertos.
So then evil Gloria Estefan start lighting people up like it's Dia de la Independencia. Then gives baby Galapagos her primero comunión.
There's only one hell, princess. The one we live in now.
So then baby Miss Cleo goes full livin' La Vida Loba on that poor deer, and then he goes up to that tree, has this full-on peyote trip, kind of like the time I was in Amsterdam and was tripping my balls off on like mushroom truffles, and I went to this like coffee shop where I was tripping in, and then all these like weird Russians started like coming down the stairs in a single file line and listening to their headphones, and I started to freak out and I thought the world was caving in on me. So I thought I should like swim back to the hostel from the canal, but then I thought maybe we should just have some orange juice and like relax a little, homegirl.
Tú sabes que yo no hablo inglés.
And then Marjorie marries power bottom King Joffrey and her full-on quinceañera updo. So everyone's at the wedding reception, fiestaing, having a great time, living life. I mean, mommy, it would not be an episode of Game of Thrones without a shot of a wide open chocha. You know, I can give you wide open chocha like that too, just not in my little short thus. But then you've got Mr. Sofia Vergara cruising Pillowbiter, but of course Pillowbiter can't do any gay stuff because he's too busy getting in a fight with Hermano Dia over Rubia Cher.
Because you'll never marry her.
And neither will you.
So then power bottom Joffrey has these 5 little munchkinos come out and do their own version of Winterfell Cavalia. But he wants Munchkin to guest star, but the Munchkin's not having it. So then power bottom Joffrey traipses over there and unloads a goblet full of sangria over his head.
Fine vintage. Shame that it spilled.
So then he wants Munchkin to be his sangria puta, but he totally gets saved by the torta.
Look, the pie!
Where the birds flew out and gave us full San Juan Capistrano realness. And then the next thing you know, power bottom Joffrey sips on the sangria, and then she's shaking, she's convulsing, she's jumping around like a Mexican jumping bean girl. And then he's mucho muerto girl. But I just have to fucking say, after all the time that I've waited for his bitch little puta ass to be taken out, I thought I was gonna get a little bit more torture, a little bit more suffering. It's like, he got dead in like 5 seconds. Do you remember what he did to my homegirl, Roz? Do you know her? She's so fucking fabulous. I could not believe that he like got out that easily. I just really felt that he deserved like a much worse, like tumultuous, like horrific, longer death. Like almost survived the poisoning, but then didn't, and then got raped and beaten and killed like 10 times.
Entonces, Julio Iglesias y Enrique Iglesias y Gloria Estefan fueron a un quinceañero y comieron torta, pero también era el Día de los Muertos.
Sí, exactamente. Ay, sí, mama, you're giving me full Talisa Star Costa Coachella realidad, ¿okay?
¡Me encanta mi pelo! ¿Dónde están?
Mis dragones.
Miss Dragones.